I can recall at 3 years old, I went to a performing arts school in Jamaica. My parents knew back then that storytelling is the way to go. Our next guest on Own Your Story is no other than Dwayne Morgan. He's an activist, a spoken word artist, and so much more.
Hey, what's going on, Donna? Thank you so much for having me. I am Dwayne Morgan, spoken word artist, speaker, photographer, event producer, community activist. I wear very many hats and I have done so for a very long time and uh, always excited to share my story and to own my story. I believe that I am driven to do the work that I do because I've come to realize how important it is to share your thoughts, your ideas, your stories. I have always been and continue to be a very shy, quiet person. And when I was much younger, it was very easy to just say, oh, I'm shy and quiet and not actually speak about things. And I came to realize that there is power in speaking and power in sharing your voice and your stories and that they matter. So I have taken it upon myself to do that. And it's now been 3 decades of being able to do that and share with people in various places. What I do matters to me personally because one person can make a difference, because one person's story can help somebody else manifest something, open up to something, realize something. And oftentimes we feel like, we're just going through things on our own, but sometimes through sharing what it is that we are doing, we realize that, ooh, someone else is trying to do the same thing, or someone else might be going through something similar. And all of a sudden now we have community, and a big part of my work has been trying to build community, trying to bring people together for the sharing of thoughts, ideas, experiences. And that's what I try to do through many of the events that I curate and produce in the city. I mean, I think there's been tremendous impact to the work that I have done because when I was first starting out, there were very few opportunities for us to get together as a community in celebration of the arts. And I've done a lot of work to try to normalize that, to try to create opportunities for up and coming artists to see their potential and to give people, something to do other than nightclubs and that sort of thing. So the social impact, the community impact is definitely there, and none of that is lost on me. It has been a lot of work to try to create those platforms and those opportunities for people to excel and see themselves and be able to share in ideas. I met a gentleman recently who stopped me and pulled me aside and told me that 20 something years ago I gave him a copy of one of my books, and he was telling me how that book changed his life and inspired him to do the things that he's doing with his life right now. And I don't even remember the interaction that we had all of those years ago, but for someone to hold on to that and to see you and be like, I need to tell you, what you and your work have meant to me and to my life, I think is the greatest honor for someone who has been giving to community. And I think that's one of the greatest reasons why I love to give, and I love to, try to inspire and pour into as many people as possible. I think one of the most important things that I want, people to know, especially from my lived experience, is that everyone can change the world. And when you think of the world, it doesn't have to be this big whole planet that we are on, but a world can be your life, the life of a spouse, the life of your children, the life of people in your community. All of these are little worlds existing in this big world that we all find ourselves in. And all of us have the power through our gifts, our talents, our experiences, our stories to be able to change the world. And I want to inspire as many people to use the time that you have on this earth to make a difference in the world of someone else. Thank you.